When we think of who's making these decisions, are we going into another lockdown? Does Biden really think that Facebook is killing people if they allow, groups like the Highwire, even though we're not there anymore? Is he right? Is this someone we should be trusting? There's a video that came out, after last night's town hall. I just want to show a clip of this because I think it's important. I think this actually does matter. So take a look at this.
When will children under 12 be able to get vaccinated?
That's underway, just like the other question that's illogical. And I've heard you speak about it because you always, I'm not being solicitous, but you're always straight up about what you're doing. Yeah. And the question is whether or not we should be in a position where you are, why can't the experts say, we know that this virus is in fact, it's going to be, or excuse me, we know why all the drugs approved are not temporarily approved, but permanently approved. Yeah. That's underway too. I expect that to occur quickly.
Well, that means, you mean for the FDA?
For the FDA.
Yeah.
I mean, folks, this is the leader of perhaps should be the most powerful nation in the world. The nation that has been the beacon of light for freedom and truth and transparency to the world, democracy, a republic. This is our leader. In perhaps what is one of the most confusing and complicated moments in world history, the first time the world has ever been entirely locked down. We may be currently under attack by a virus that wasn't even natural, came from a lab in China, or maybe it came from a lab in the United States of America. We need someone that knows how to investigate it, that knows how to ask the appropriate question. We need to know what's going on. Are we going to lock down more? Are we going to destroy more of our jobs, more of our economy? What are we leaving to our children? All of this is hanging in the balance, and all of it is sitting in the hands of the man, Joe Biden, that you just saw, incapable of answering a very simple question about childhood vaccinations. I'm really, not making fun of anybody here. Look, we're all going to get old someday, and those moments are going to come. But this is the leader of the United States of America at a time where globalists are attacking our borders. China may be attacking us with a virus. Who knows? We need to find out. We're making decisions that are going to affect our banking, our monetization. Social media seems to be out of control and nobody knows what to do with it. Bitcoin and, currencies that don't even exist in banks. These are really confusing times. We need somebody that's really clearly thinking our way through this, because those decisions are going to set precedent for our children and their children and their children to come. And so as we sit here and I hear people calling in afraid about, they're going to make me vaccinate, or I might have to, I don't know what to do with my job. Stand up. Recognize that you are the 50%. We are just as strong, if not stronger. We're definitely smarter. What are we worried about? We are not a minority any longer. I'd understand it if it was like 5 or 10% of us that decided not to vaccinate with the COVID-19 vaccine, and the rest of the 90% of America is down on us. But it is not the case. Let go of the past. That's who we once were. We now stand really with the majority, 50% that said no, and probably 50% that wish they'd said no. We're at least at 75% of America standing with us while we wait for the president, Joe Biden, who can't answer a question, apparently, to decide our fate going forward. There's a time and a place. It's very difficult, where all of us as children looked to our parents that raised us. We respected them. We honored them. We saw all the great things they did in our lives. We saw how they took care of us. We saw how they set up an environment that helped us thrive. But there is that unfortunate moment where we recognize when we're hanging out or we go out for a dinner and we finally visit, and we say, you know what, Mom or Dad, I hate to have to say it, but it's time for me to take the keys to the car away. And now, as American citizens that care about the future of the world, it is time to take back the keys to America, the keys to our liberty, the keys to our freedom. We are the ones that know the truth. We're standing in the truth. We need to hold the keys, and then we need to hold our ground. If you like that clip, then be sure to check out our live broadcast of the Highwire every Thursday morning at 11 a.m. Pacific Time. You can watch it on Facebook, YouTube, iTunes, and Twitter. We'll see you there.